Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm about to try a lot of things that are new at Sephora. I have been waiting for this video because I have bought a lot of little knickknacks and I've received a lot of little knickknacks that I can now put together in one video and just try them all at the same time. I'm not going to go through everything I'm going to try in this video so that I can leave you curious for a bit, but among other things I'm going to be telling you what I think of the new Haus Labs Foundation. I have Gucci blushes to try, I have some skincare, and I'm going to try a couple of lip products from Gxve, Gwen Stefani's makeup line. So I'm excited to put all of these products to good use. I don't quite have a full face of makeup, but I have quite a few steps here. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. First things first, I want to show you this super cute PR box from Gxve. I didn't even want to get these products out of here so I can show you how cute it is to open. You open a bunch of little leaves. Oh my god, this is hard to do on camera. And then eventually you get to the product. So this is the Gxve Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum and the Gxve Vitamin C Brightening Eye Gel Cream. I believe what it's new might be the eye cream. But look at the incredible results that they're showing in these pictures, and they're claiming that these are unretouched, which I believe. Let me see if the camera catches it correctly. Check out this before and after right here. She had lines underneath her eyes that like completely went away, and this is kind of where I feel my under eyes are at right here. I'm like the before right now, and I'm trying to get to the after. So even though I have a sensitivity to vitamin C, I think I need to try this eye cream. Plus it says that it is a very advanced formula, which is water and oil soluble because it's encapsulated. So that's going to keep the formula efficacious and stable. Stable is the magic word I wanted to hear, because usually when vitamin C claims to be stable, I don't actually have a reaction to it. When it doesn't say anything, it burns my face, okay? So let's do this. First things first, I am dying to try this vitamin C eye cream right here, because those pictures look crazy. They look amazing. And I have been feeling so insecure about my under eyes lately because I feel like no concealer is working. Everything creases and looks kind of thick under my eyes as of lately. So if this is going to really help the way it shows in the pictures, I need it, okay? So here I am going for it. It feels incredible. It's not a gel formula, it's more of a cream formula, which I really appreciate because I have dry under eyes. Wrinkles, wrinkles, go away. I don't need you under my eyes. Okay, so this is an intensely hydrating eye cream that visibly brightens dark circles and rejuvenates tired, puffy eyes. Ooh, I feel like I feel a bit of like a fresh tingle under my eyes. I definitely have to keep you updated on this product because it's an eye cream, so I know that I'm not going to see instant results, but like I feel like something's happening. This one here, I'm not sure if it's new or if it's been around. I feel like this one's been around. It is the Gxve Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. It brightens and evens your tones. It's got tranexamic acid, ferulic acid, and vitamin E, which also claims to be stable, which is great, and double encapsulated. So I'm going to go for this one as well. I'm a little scared, I'm not going to lie. These do have fragrance, by the way. It feels really thin, and it's surely sinking right into my skin. Alright, I don't feel like my face is getting hot and nothing is burning. So maybe I need to stop saying I'm allergic to vitamin C, because that's not the case. It just needs to be stable. This was great. I'm definitely going to keep using both of these products. I have to keep you updated, especially on my under eye situation, but I'm excited. The next product I want to talk about has been so hyped online, and I am dying to put it on my face to see what the hype is about. I'm talking about the Ole Henriksen Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. It says it deeply hydrates, improves skin strength, firmness, elasticity, vegan peptides, ceramides, and collagen. That all sounds amazing, so let's go for it. It comes in this beautiful purple jar, which is glass. And here's what the inside looks like. I feel like on camera it looks creamy, but it's actually, I would say, like a thick gel. I haven't even touched it and I'm assuming things. Take a look right there. It doesn't feel like a cream. It feels like a thick gel. This one also has a scent, so if you don't like any scents in your skincare at all, none of the products I've tried today are for you, because I think that they all had a scent. I'm actually not sure about the eye cream, but the serum and this moisturizer both have scents for sure. Alright, this also feels amazing. Not magic cream amazing, because you guys know I'm obsessed with magic cream, but it feels really good. Do you moisturize the back of your hands with whatever's left on them after you moisturize your face? Because I do this every time. It's part of the routine. It always feels amazing. The last skincare product I'm going to try, I'm actually going to try as a primer rather than a serum, and it is this right here. It is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. I think I've tried these before actually, but basically I'm not going to try them as my serum because I already used the vitamin C serum for that. It says, as a priming step, apply 1 to 2 pumps as the last step of your skincare routine before makeup, and it can also be mixed with foundation. It's coming back to me. I've definitely tried this before. This is not new, I apologize. But I am going to use it as my primer today because I want to be glowy. And now that I remember I've tried this, this makes you really, really glowy. Now let's go on with the Haus Labs Foundation. This is not a first impressions on the Haus Labs Foundation. I've actually worn this 3 times already, and 2 out of those 3 times I filmed a review video, or I started to film a review video with it and got to the part where I had to do the wear test, and then unfortunately I would get like terrible news about my grandma and just cry it off. And so I figured that the video reviewing this foundation with the wear test and whatnot was just like not meant to happen. And in today's video I'm going to tell you my experience those other days, and I'm going to try it with you. So experience number 1, I do prefer this foundation with a brush rather than a sponge. I feel like on my skin the sponge picks up the product, it doesn't apply it evenly, it enhances my texture more. I simply don't love it with a sponge, but the brush does a better job in my opinion. So I'm going to use my BK Beauty 101 brush to apply it, and the shade I have in this foundation is 110 Light Neutral, which is a perfect match for me. And so let's just go ahead and go for it. This Haus Labs foundation has a high medium coverage, I would say, and a glowy finish to it. And I honestly had really high expectations when it came out. But now that I've tried it 3 to 4 times with this one, I can tell you it's definitely not my favorite foundation in my collection and not my favorite foundation for dry skin in general. I feel like it somehow enhances my texture a little bit. It makes me look dry. That's what happens really. It's not that it enhances my texture because it just does that. It's that even though it has a glowy finish, which is kind of hard to explain, it has a glowy finish, but it looks dry on some parts of my face, especially around my mouth area. So for dry skin, if you have super dry skin like I do, I honestly do not recommend it. It's not terrible. I've definitely tried much worse. But I also can name you so many other foundations that work much better than this one for dry skin. If you guys are interested, I have made like foundation favorite videos and all of that. So if you have very dry skin, check it out. You can go to my channel and on the search bar type foundation favorite, and I'm sure that a video will come up. Wow, with all of the skin prep that I did and this foundation having a glowy finish, it definitely has never looked this glowy on me before. However, even though it looks very glowy, it still doesn't look smooth. It doesn't make me feel flawless or anything. I feel like all my pores are highlighted. And I just don't find it a flattering foundation on me. Even though this is not a foundation review video, I'm going to show you what it looks like with a lower light so you can see a bit up close. So take a look right there. I know I look very greasy right now, but like I said, even on like areas where I'm not even concerned about pores, it looks like it just shows all of my texture, and I don't appreciate it. I have, however, heard that it is wonderful if you have combination skin. My friend Johnny Ross, him and I were talking when the foundation first came out, and we were talking about our experiences with the foundation and whatnot, and he loved it. And honestly, I've seen it in his videos. It looks absolutely flawless on him, but on me and my dry skin, again, just not the most flattering. I'm doing a little bit of color corrector real quick with my Charlotte color corrector. And by the way, as per usual, all of the products that I'm using in today's video are listed and linked down below, so feel free to check out the description box if you are interested in anything. I'm going to use my YSL concealer for my under eyes. I think this is still, by the way, my all-time favorite concealer ever. I do prefer to use it on top of a color corrector so that it covers a bit more, but I love it. And I haven't used it in a while. Now that the concealer is on, let's go on with the Haus Labs powder. I have mine in the shade Neutral Peach. I went for that one over the translucent one, and the color has worked for me pretty much every time I've used it, but not my favorite powder either. Again, I feel like it makes me look a little bit too dry, and I have tried it on top of other foundations and on top of the Haus Labs Foundation by now. It's an okay powder in my opinion, nothing to write home about. I also don't like that they put this stopper right here in the cap, because then it's hard to pick up the product under, since I usually turn my powder around to get it out of the container. With my Wayne Goss number 3 brush, I'm just going to grab some powder here and start pressing it on my face. And I think I'm gonna powder everything because I look so glowy. And you know what? This is the best that this foundation and powder combo has ever looked on me. I feel like it's coming to get me. It's like, you said what about us? Look at how good we are looking now. Let me lower the light one more time to show you. Take a look. This is what it looks like after everything has been applied. But it's still just like a little dry looking around my mouth, and it feels a bit heavier than I'm used to on my face as well. So again, not a bad foundation, definitely not a bad powder, but I just have other favorites that I'm still sticking to, you know, that I like better. Now obviously this isn't new, but since I'm going to use the new Gucci blushes, I want to use my Gucci bronzer. I only bring this one out on special occasions. I love it, it's fantastic, but it was so expensive, I want it to last me forever. So let me just go ahead and apply this one, and I'm going to use my REPHR number 5 to apply it all around the perimeters of my face. I have a random question for you guys. Is anyone watching House of Dragon? And are you as bored out of your mind as I am? I've been trying to watch episode 6 for 3 days now, and I'm so bored that I have not been able to finish it. I don't know what it is. I had such high expectations for that show, and it is so boring. Episode 2 was a snooze fest, and then it kind of picked up a little bit from there. But episode 6 I haven't even been able to get through, so yeah. I'm definitely going to finish it. I'm going to watch the whole season, hoping that it gets better, but that's where I'm at with it. So please let me know down in the comment section if you're watching it, how you feel, because I need to know. After I applied my bronzer, I went downstairs to put a lasagna in the oven because my husband bought it at Costco and he wanted it for tonight. And so it's been like 10 minutes and the foundation has had a bit of time to settle, and I saw it in the downstairs bathroom and it just doesn't look good. And I feel like I can better show you now that it's settled into my skin, and I don't even have to lower the light. You can clearly see all of the texture that it's created around my mouth area. Also, I have a smile line right here, and it doesn't settle well on my smile line at all. I know you guys see it because I'm seeing it in the monitor and I don't like it. But anyways, let's keep going. I have the Gucci blushes to try. This is what the exterior box looks like, and then once you open the box, this luxurious little thing is what you get. I want to show you the difference between the size of the blush and the bronzer, so that if you have the bronzer you have an idea, because I honestly didn't expect them to be this small. Here's what the blushes look like in comparison to the bronzer. The bronzer has 0.42 ounces and the blush has 0.19 ounces, so less than half the size of the bronzer. And the bronzer retails for $64 versus the blush retails for $49. So if you're trying to calculate value, the bronzer is a much better deal, we'll call it, than the blush is for sure. This one right here is 01 Silky Rose. Let's go ahead and give it a little swatchy swatch. It feels really buttery, and that is a really pretty color, and I feel like it made my skin look smoother where it laid, which is pretty great. This one right here is Bright Coral 04, and let's do a swatch on this one. I think Bright Coral is going to be my favorite. Take a look right there. This one's much more peachy, much more neutral. And then here is what they look like in comparison to one another. I'm going to try them both, one on each side. This one is Silky Rose, and I'm using my REPHR number 5 brush to apply it, and I'm just going to tap it on the cheekbone. They feel very smooth. They're blending beautifully and really nice and pigmented. It reminds me of the formula of the Hermes blushes, which are also very luxurious, very beautiful. And these are much cheaper, believe it or not, in comparison, even though they are expensive, because these are $49 and the Hermes blushes are $75, which is crazy. But the formulas do remind me a lot of one another. And honestly, even the colors I picked remind me of one another, but that's totally on me. That is one beautiful pinky blush right there. I love it. And because I was going to spend a little bit of coin on these blushes, I definitely wanted to go for shades that I knew that I was going to use a lot. So that's why I bought these two, because these two are kind of my go-to colors for blushes. So with the other side of my brush, I'm going to try the color Bright Coral 04. Take a look right there. This is a perfect neutral peachy pinky blush, and I love it. I really love the formula of these. I feel like they made my cheeks look a little bit smoother. The colors are beautiful. The packaging is incredible. Nothing bad I can say about them, honestly, besides the price tag. But then again, you are buying Gucci makeup, so the price tag is kind of part of the package there, you know? I'm going to grab a bit more Bright Coral and apply it over this one so that they kind of mix together. And a bit of Silky Rose over here. I just wanted both of my cheeks to have the same color, and also take a look. They definitely build up. My preference is certainly the way they looked before, but if you like more blush, you can definitely build these up to look much more intense, even if you get the softer shades. Alright, so this next product is not quite new at Sephora yet, but it will be in a few days, I'm sure. I want to do another look with the Anastasia palette. I already have a review up on this one with 2 looks that I created yesterday, uploaded this morning. And so, I don't know, I feel like I was left wanting more. So we're going to try another look today, and let's see what I come up with. There's a couple of colors I haven't used yet, but I'm most interested in using this one, so I'll probably make this one kind of the center of attention for this look. I want to start with the Sunrose shade, and I'm using my REPHR number 15, and this is just going to be my transition color, so I'm going to back and forth swipe it on the crease of my eye. Switching to my REPHR number 1, I'm grabbing the color Noble right here, and this is going to be the deeper shade right on the outer corner of the eye. And I was considering making this a halo eye, but I'm not sure. For now, I'm just back and forth blending this shade into my transition color, which is happening seamlessly. With the REPHR number 2, I'm grabbing the color Haze, which is that color I told you I wanted to try. And I'm going to pat it right in the center of the eyelid and push it back into the smokiness back here. And I'm leaving a third of my eyelid empty for another color. With the REPHR number 28, I'm going into the color Heavenly. This is a smaller flat brush, and I love to use it for the inner corner of my eye. And so I'm going to tap that color all the way on the inner corner and then a third of the way into the lid, blending it into the color Haze. I'm actually really loving the way everything's coming out. With the REPHR number 3 and the color Noble, I'm going to intensify the outer corner of my under eye. And with the REPHR number 13 and the color Sunrose, I want to smoke that out. good old brown eyeliner in my waterline. This one is from Isom Cosmetics. And let me just come back with some mascara and lashes to finish up this look. We still have some Gxve makeup to try, so stay tuned. Mascara and lashes on, and I am dying to try these products. This is my first time ever trying Gxve makeup. This is the Gwen Stefani line that is new at Sephora. I bought a gloss and I bought a lip liner. If you watch my Will I Buy It videos, I told you I was really excited about this release, and so let's go ahead and go for it. The thing that excites me the most for sure is the lip liner, because I just love the shape of it. Take a look at how interesting this is, and you twist it upwards. I bought mine in this really nice mid-tone brown color. It's called Do Whatever, and I don't even know how to like lay it on my lips, but let's just go for it. It's so strange. Okay, love the color. It's not the creamiest, but I'm definitely not struggling to put it on either. Okay, lip liner on. I love the shape of it. I feel like there's very different ways you can turn it to get different results, but basically you can get a very sharp and very precise line and then fill in with this shape very easily at the same time. So I feel like that's kind of innovative. And then the gloss, unfortunately, somebody spoiled for me already, because I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited, I can't wait to try this gloss, yada yada. And the guy at Sephora was like, oh, but it's so sticky. And you guys know the one thing I hate about glosses is if they're sticky. So I really hope that it's not that sticky, but I've been told it's sticky, and so I'm a little bit like, I'll probably not like it. It is a really beautiful nudie color though, so real shame. It says me, you, yours on the side, and here is the doe foot applicator. Kind of traditional. I do like the packaging. Ooh, and it smells delicious. It smells like a vanilla cupcake or something. Let me just go ahead and apply it. I really hate to admit that he was right, but guess what? He was right. I do not like how thick this is. It's kind of like hard to even glide. The color looks really pretty, I'm not gonna lie, but it is kind of harder to glide. It's like a very thick gloss formula. Not the stickiest I've tried, but you definitely feel it on the lips for sure. So if you love glosses and you don't really care, then go ahead and go for it, because it's not the end of the world either. But if you're someone who, like me, hates sticky glosses, then just don't do it. This is everything new at Sephora that I had here to try. I'm done with my makeup. I really like the way that it came out actually. And I already shared all of my thoughts in regards to the Haus Labs Foundation and powder. I showed you what things look like. Like I said, not my favorite. So I'll just go over the 3 products that I liked the most out of everything I tried today. I think for sure my favorite thing I tried today were the Gucci blushes. These are spectacular. I love the formula, the pigmentation, the shades I chose. Everything about these is perfect. I love how smooth they look and feel, how they blend. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. The packaging, beautiful to look at as well. So highly recommend the Gucci blushes. My next favorite thing, mainly because I have really high hopes for it, I think is the Gxve Vitamin C Eye Gel Cream. I am hoping this does wonders for my eyes. The before and afters are unedited and they look incredible, and I feel like I needed this in my life right now. So if you're looking for help with brightness, puffiness, fine lines and wrinkles, maybe try this one as well. And then my third favorite thing, the Gxve lip liner. I just thought it went on so beautiful. It was very easy to use, and I feel like it's kind of an innovative packaging, so I'm excited about this one as well. Also, definitely worth mentioning the look that I did with this palette. I love it. I'm obsessed with this eye look, so I'm definitely glad that I gave it another chance, because in my video review yesterday I was like, it's good, I like it, but like it's not my favorite thing I've ever tried. And I mean, it's still not my favorite thing I've ever tried, but I feel like this look made me change my mind about it a bit more. It surely made me a bit more excited to play with it more. So yeah, I like it. I love the way my eyes look right now. I feel like this looks nice and smoky and sultry and sexy. all about it. So that is everything I have for today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please don't leave without subscribing. I love making videos of everything new in makeup. And yeah, that is all. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye.